Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Herman Electro. Off camera, I did a few runs, and I was in the middle of what seems to be a very good run with Natasha, and so I did a save, and so hopefully this will bring me back into the middle of this run. And you can see why I'm optimistic and where I wanted to get back on camera in order to do this. So I'm on floor 5. I have the stairs down to floor 6, and I currently have a spring in my inventory, as well as a bunch of other good things. I think the spring means I'll be able to jump past the price point to get the new unlock thingy-madoo. So I'm hopeful for that. And I also, how much scrap metal do I have? I have 1. If we could pick up, here's another one. Okay. So if we can pick up another scrap metal, I'd also have 2 scrap metal, which means we could probably unlock something in the next run. But yes, from here, I think from here, I could jump into here and then walk out here with the spring. So let's first pick this up, and then I'd be able to exit to the north. Yeah, that seems fine. So let's see if we can cheese ourselves a new item. Boing. Missile. Precise range obliteration. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. Oh, it's like the spring. You can do it. Okay. I wonder if I'll be able to use that to try to break into the room at the end of this, assuming I can get to the end of this. Where it appeared that there was another room. Yeah, we're definitely going to try that then with this missile. Unless I need to use the missile to... Oh, gosh, this room. So, this room... I did solve once in one of my off-camera plays. And so what I did was I pushed this bomb box carefully up into here and then triggered it by exploding something over here, I believe. Or no, I pushed it straight up into here, actually. Yeah, that's what I did. I pushed it straight up into here. Then stepping on any of this would actually explode it, and also this, so don't be near that. That explodes all of this, and since the NOT gate here goes down, that causes this to go down. And then if I'm still on the left side, I would be able to walk through here and walk through here. But I'd have to be very careful walking through here not to blow myself up on the other side, but I can totally do that. I know how to do that, so I will just pay attention. Okay, so I feel like we're in good shape. So I want to push this here. Then I want to blow it up. Kaboom. So we turned off the AND, which flipped the NOT, which got the power going through. Then I want to go in and grab the toolbox. And the right exit is very convenient. Then I can safely blow this stuff up from down here. Didn't blow up. That's fine. Whatever. Doesn't need to blow up. We just need to get to the next room. Okay, this one, I have lots of water buckets. And so this one, I can simply walk through water bucket, pick up the toolbox, and I'll be able to walk out because I'll have cut all the power. Yeah, we've seen this room before. And I would be able to exit in all the directions just by going like this. Okay. So, water bucket. Water bucket. And then grab the toolbox, and then exit to the north. Sounds good. Don't forget about the missile when I get to the end. What do we have here? This one is also not bad, if I recall correctly, because I can walk in here and set this off to blow up this bomb. I do have saws. So after blowing up the bomb, I could cut the power and walk through here and use a saw, or I could use a brick. And then use a plank, because I don't think there's a way for me to electrify all this, and this would already be blown up, and so that would be my exit, and so I would just need... I need more than 1 plank. I have 4 planks. Because I would need a plank here. I guess I don't need to blow it up then. Because if I stand here, my plank would disappear, and then I'd either need a plank and a saw or a plank and a plank. I guess I could use the plank and a plank. Saws, well, planks are pretty valuable here too. Is there anything that I can do to have fewer of those? If I wanted to make this power go on, I'd have to destroy this power source. Well, oh, okay. Since there's a NOT gate here that's powering this, so if I just sawed this, destroyed this power source, that would turn all these on. So I could saw, walk across, power would still be flowing, saw. I could just spend 3 saws and just not touch any of this. That might actually be the most efficient thing. I do have 4 saws. I don't like spending so many of them, but I think I'm going to do that because that looks pretty good to me. So we're going to saw, destroy this power source and turn on the floor. Saw, grab my tools, and then I guess I could saw anywhere over here, so I'll choose to go north. Why not? I guess if I had been smart, I could have blown this up and saved myself 1 saw. I didn't think that through. All right, so I wasted a saw, but I think I have excess resources, and so hopefully we'll still be able to do everything. We have seen this room before. I can't walk to the north here because the power would be cut off going here. But I could walk here, across here, cut the power to this door. Then I also want to cut the power to this door and this door. Okay, so if I walk here, completely destroy this power source. And no, I need to leave the power source on while I'm walking out. So I need to walk here, here, here. And then here to cut this. Yes. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I did this one off camera somewhat recently. Okay. So this is going to cut the power to the gate to the north. And then I have continual power here, and now if I take a step to the south, this is going to cut off all the section, which is good because I wanted this gate down. Then I can walk in here and destroy this power source, which will open up this gate, and then I can just walk straight on through. Yes. Great. So no resources needed to be consumed to succeed here. And we like that. And here's the room. Okay, so is it on the left-hand side or the right-hand side? There is clearly a room to the left over here, right? Just based on the way this is shaped. So I think I need to use the missile and try to blow it open and see what's in there. So I could also use this back in the hub too. Oh, man. Do I want to use it back in the hub? Back in the hub, I would need a saw and a plank. But then I don't have a map to know where to guess to try to blow things up. I'm going to try it down here first. It feels like there's something else in a room over here to me. So I'm going to... Oh! You can only missile aiming at certain things, and I cannot aim it at the wall. Interesting. Okay. I presume that applies to like all the walls and things here. Okay. In that case, there were things near the wall in the hub, so let's go back to the hub then. So let's go ahead and take this win, plus H to return to the hub. We still have the missile in our inventory, as well as the ingredients that I need in order to get back to the crazy room that we have seen before. So I can spend a saw here, and then there's going to be a plank that I'll be spending in some future room. I think one north and one west of here. Yeah, so I'm going to spend a plank here. And then we're going to pick up 3 tool chests to open some things. And then I need to figure out where I might be able to use the missile in the crazy room that is to the south of this one. Because I've done this once again off camera. We've seen it together once. So, actually I might be able to blow up to the north over here too. Ooh, that's so tempting. But yeah, I could definitely blow up to the south over here. Oh, that looks really tempting too. If I were a hidden room, let's see, the hub is here. I'm going to try to blow up something over here. So, let's get out the missile. And let's aim it at this power source right here. It only destroys the one tile. I saw it go straight down, and none of these tiles got destroyed. It did say precise obliteration. So it is ranged combat obliteration. Also, I wonder if I should have grabbed this first, just in case it mattered. But yeah, the missile is not like a bomb that explodes a 3x3 area. So, alright, well, we got a chance to learn what the missile is like. And yeah, I still have a bunch of things, but I don't think any of these things are going to help me do anything interesting in here. Just curious. These, like, reinforced glass, or I don't know exactly what they're supposed to be. Maybe it's some kind of metal fixture walls or something. Aluminum siding, I don't know. Yeah, and then there's like these little broken bits on the ground that I've never seen before as well. So yeah, there's definitely more to explore here in the hub, but it does seem like I'm going to need to carry a bomb out. Okay, well, that is one run, and we unlocked a new thing. And so just for completeness sake, missile is the thing that we just unlocked. And I have definitely seen X-ray goggles for sale, and I do have 2 scrap metal, so that might be one of the next things we're going to get. I can pretty much imagine what the X-ray goggles will do, and that would be to allow us to see into, for example, what's inside this hole, or there's another one in some other room. Yeah, like over here, be able to see in the dark without having to actually open it up in order to see what's in there. I'm guessing that's what the X-ray goggles would do. It just kind of makes sense to me. But yeah, I guess I'll do another run. I'm kind of low on resources on floor 2, but here's a room that we haven't seen before, and there is a way that I can solve this. I can flame this, and then push this bomb into the corner here, and then explode it. And so that's an especially fun and satisfying one to solve. Ooh, and we get a bonus thingy. Cool. And I have a pickaxe. Cool. Okay, this could be really good. The pickaxe could help me get a second bonus out of here. Or just a saw and a gun. Another pickaxe. Neat. So yeah, sometimes super tools are best used to get other super tools. But basically, I want to break this, and then I could push this guy north and then get another super tool out of it, assuming I can get my hands on some saws again at some point. Had a tough set of puzzles that I left behind already. This puzzle doesn't look too bad. Well, it doesn't look too bad, right? I just need to set things up so that... How do I need to set things up? I need power flowing in here in the first place, which means I guess I need to turn this off so that this nut goes on, this one goes off, this one goes on, and then I would be able to conduct power into here and then do something over here, and then this guy will be easier to deal with. I think so. So let's destroy this power source. Why is there still power here? What's going on? Why is this not gate? Oh no, there was power here on the not. Oh, I did it. Oops. I looked before I leapt. Actually, the guy was standing on the not gate, and so I'm making excuses. Is there any way I can recover from this now? Because I don't think any of the other puzzles are solvable. In order to get power off here, can't water bucket wires. I could just use a wire cutter on the wires here. So yeah, I could do that. Okay, so let's try to recover this way then. So I'll wire cut this. This is currently on. It would go off here. So I want this to be in the off position so that when I do walk back up, it'll go in the on position. And then this guy, I'm going to want to walk over both of these things, and I'm going to want them both to go on. So I need to toggle both of these. And this one doesn't matter. So if I walk to the north, he's going to step on that and step on that. No, that's going to be wrong, because this is in the wrong spot. Yep, okay, got it. So this is how he gets power. This up, this down. So I want to toggle both of them. This down, this up. Yes. Okay, so now if I go to the north, power will go through here. Sorry, power's currently going through here. It'll stop going through here. The NOT gate will invert it. That'll turn this on. And when this guy steps all the way to the top, that'll turn this on. And then I'll be able to walk in and walk out. Yes. So there's this, and this is about to be this, so I can turn off safety and step across here. Okay. Did it? Managed to recover? Kind of scary. Still don't have great resources. I could really use like 17 saws right about now. And I have 0. I do have a gun that I could shoot a guard who is chasing me. And it looks like I could simply walk through here. Nothing's going to get in the way. The guard is the only threat. And this would let him out, but I could always just shoot him. Is there anything else I could do to the guard? I mean, there are holes, but I don't see a way to drop the guard in the holes at the moment. But if I just have to shoot the guard, I'll just shoot the guard. I will wait and not shoot him immediately in case I discover, yeah, some alternative, but I don't see an alternative right now. So, guard, prepare to get a face full of bullet. And Natasha, prepare to get to the exit to get to floor 3. Also, check out the shop, which says water bucket sponge could get spring. Ooh, that's a good item. And 2 planks and a gun could get an ammo box, which has 3 more guns. I think I am willing to do this now, just sight unseen in terms of what's coming up in the future, because this spring is super good. So, we're going to take the spring. In fact, could I already use the spring to get the other super tool in the yellow thing here? I'm trying to picture it. I might be able to, but for now, let's just go downstairs and see what we've got. Okay, this awful room I have seen before. There is a guard inside. And if I stand on this, we're going to have this on the way back out. I would be able to cut one of these, but I don't have a way in or out because I don't have any saws. I do have brick, but I'd have to go all the way around, which I could do. I could go just walk all the way around, use the brick. And then I guess when I'm in here, I could turn off the power, so I wouldn't even have to cut anything. So it's mostly about dealing with the guard. but I don't have any guns to deal with him. Yeah, so let's check out the other room and see if there's a better option right at the moment. Ooh, I do like bombs. However, this is another challenge. If I simply push the bomb, it will blow me up. However, I could use a couple of water buckets. If I push the bomb into this corner, then I could place a water bucket here safely, and then from here, stand here and place another water bucket, and that would blow up this and be able to get that. So that would cost me 2 water buckets. But it would solve the room, and I don't have any saws to solve the room a different way, so that's looking pretty good to me right now. So let's very carefully put some high explosives in a place. And kapow! I really do like the explosion noise. All right, we got a brick. A second brick. It's not going to do a whole lot for me here. I kind of need a gun. Could I have gotten a gun using a brick or something else? Probably. I could get a gun using a water bucket over here. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. In order to have a gun that I'll be able to use to kill what's his face in here. And so I'm just going to walk in, walk around, hit him, turn off the power, everybody's happy. All right, so, hey buddy, I got a surprise for you. Kapow! Ah, so satisfying. All right. And now there's no power, so it doesn't matter that I'm standing on these pressure plates. A water bucket and a brick could solve this. And I think it's the only way to solve this that I know of. I've seen this room before. It's interesting, like this game... Okay, so now power is coming from here, through here, to here, to here, which means I could break this, and this would still have power, so I need to come in this way. The existence of the character June, where you have to do things very quickly, makes it such that eventually kind of like seeing and memorizing a lot of the different rooms, like, there's still more gameplay after that, because then you could start playing as the timed character. But it's definitely becoming more familiar for me to deal with a lot of these rooms. Okay. I could walk in here, throw the brick onto here, power would be conducted, I could go over and get this, and then use one snip of the wires on the way out, so that would cost me a brick and a wire cutter, and that is acceptable. So brick gets hurled over here. Wire cutter frees me. I've got my saw again, but I want to hold on to it for other circumstances. This is a place where I could use a pickaxe and a saw. If I used a brick and a wire cutter and a plank, I just need like the plank and the brick to get power here. I don't have that, but I do have a pickaxe and a saw. So I think this is a level that demands using the pickaxe and saw. Or, actually, I'm going to use the pickaxe and the saw back upstairs in the yellow room and get a super tool and hope that it's good. Am I willing to risk that? I don't have another saw right now. I have other things that would allow me to get a gun, but I don't have another saw right now. I think I want to have 2 saws before I take that risk, but I do plan to do that in the future. Okay, so pickaxe, weaken this, saw, cheese this room. There's 2 saws. Okay, great. And I'll be able to go upstairs from the stairs over here and get there more easily. Let's take a quick peek into the shop that's on this floor. It's the X-ray goggles. X-ray goggles. See the contents of all treasure tiles. Spend to re-roll contents. Oh, it's not what I thought. See the contents of treasure And spend to re-roll. Wow. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, let's try it on the treasure box that's available over here. Oh, that's not at all what I expected, and actually more interesting. So, there is a treasure here. I would be able to use it by getting a pickaxe and a saw. I know that it's currently a spring, but I could re-roll it. Oh, that's so interesting. I already have a spring, so let's re-roll it and see if I can get something else super exciting. Oh, it doesn't show you anymore because I no longer have the X-ray goggles. Okay, well, I don't know what it is, but we have re-rolled it. So I'm going to break this open so that I can go see what I get. I got an ammo pack. 3 guns. Yes, great. Natasha likes the ammo pack. Hooray. Okay. Cool. We got to find out what the X-ray goggles do. And this run is still alive and well. Yeah, with these resources, I'll probably be in good shape for a bit, so until I run into anything too tricky, yeah, I'll probably see you when I see you. Oh baby, here's a chance to get a map. If I could exit with the map and bring that back to the hub and get the map of the hub to find out where there might be secret things, that would be great. I suppose I could just take it back to the hub now, although I don't have... let's continue. We'll just never consume the map, and I'll just try to get as far as I can, I think. And eventually we'll end up back at the hub anyway with the map, but maybe I'll be able to carry some other exciting resources forward. So here on floor 5, let me just take a quick peek to see if there's something interesting to do on camera right at the moment. Have I ever seen this room? It doesn't look immediately familiar to me, actually. A water bucket there would conduct the power, but it would also electrocute me. So it seems much better is just to go straight through the wall. If I had a saw, which I don't. And what about over here? This is another room that I have encountered at least once off camera. I can't remember if I've seen it on camera, and I don't see any way to do this room that doesn't involve just going straight through the concrete. But I need saws, is what I need. And I don't seem to have them. Let's see. This is one that I could probably solve with some... Well, I have 2 planks. So I could use 2 planks to get in here. Throw a brick. I need the... Without saws, I'm having a time. I could spend the spring at some point, I imagine. And there might have been saws in some room that I have skipped upstairs. Right now, that might be... Well, okay. I could walk in here, turn this on, use a wire cutter to cut this so that I can get back out. This would be on. Then I could spend 2 planks. I could walk over here. That would turn on all of this. However, it's always going to have this gate up. The problem is anytime that these are down, this gate is necessarily going to be up because they're coming from the same power source. So that's no good. And without a saw or a flame, I don't see a way to get through it. So yeah, I think I have to go back upstairs and try to find some saws because I think I cannot solve any of these without it. If I were to sponge and then place 2 water buckets, I could get in here and then use the spring to get out, but I don't have 2 water buckets either. Yeah, let's hope there's a bunch of saws upstairs. Okay, here's a puzzle I left behind that is solvable. Because I have a gun and a brick, I could break my way in here. Let's see, I could break my way in here, let the guard out, shoot him and get the thing. Or, alternatively, I could use 2 bricks and not have to use my gun. Is there any way to kill the guard without the gun? I don't think so. So would I prefer to have... Oh, an extra brick or an extra gun? Right now I have a surplus of guns. So I think I will choose to spend a brick and a gun. So let's do this. Let him out. Shoot him in the face. Step over his corpse. And I did not get any... Oh boy. So I need to go further upstairs and try to find somewhere where there are some saws left behind. Let's hope on this floor there are. Okay, here is a puzzle that I think I can solve with just 2 wire cuts. If I cut here and cut here, then I can just walk in and walk out without touching anything else. That seems right. I could also use buckets of water. I think I'm okay using the wire cutters since I have an excess of them. It gave us more water. Still can't find a saw to save my life. Saws are so valuable. And then this one, if I open it up, we can see what's inside here, and it's undoable. So for this, I just need a plank while power is flowing here. And I guess if I leave a water bucket here, power would always be flowing. And then I could step back to turn this part off. Yeah, so I think a water bucket does solve this one. So I think I can do basically that. And then I don't need that box. Oh, I can use that box to save myself the plank. Hello. All right, so this only cost me a water bucket. That's actually pretty great. And, oh, it opened another room. And still has not gotten me any saws. Oh dear. I can't see what's in here. Probably it's going to involve a guard. I do have guns to shoot him if necessary. I will want power going through here. Just walking up and down, I can't tell if there's a guard in there right now. So let's open it up and take a peek. There is a guard. He's going to try to chase me downward. Oh, I want to shoot him on one of these ideally. But I don't know that I am capable of doing so because he's always going to try to walk with me. And so I think I just have to shoot him in the doorway. And then I'd only have 2... Well, no, I don't need these turned on. I only need this one turned on in order to get this. Okay, that's fine. So I could shoot him anywhere, use a single brick, and then just walk in and grab this. Okay, that's fine with me. Have a gun to the face. Don't mind this. Do mind this. Thank you. Please have like 17 saws, or at least one of them. It's a sponge. Well, gosh darn it. Did I leave anything back on floor 1? Otherwise, I'm just completely out of saws and I need them. Floor 1, it looks like I've done all the things. Yeah, and I got the yellow thing out of there. So I'll go take a look at the bottom again, but other than using my spring, which maybe the spring will solve a puzzle and that one will give me a bunch of saws, that's a possibility. But other than using my spring, I think we might be out of luck. Also remind me, yeah, if I wanted more guns, I could get more guns. But guns are not the weakest link right now. So let's go down to where I couldn't solve puzzles again. Remind me quickly what's over here. Fire could be an alternative way to get through some wood. That could help me, actually. So a brick for fire is a possibility. So a brick for fire is a possibility. And would fire solve this one? No. Would fire solve this one? No. Would fire solve this one? No. I have a problem. I could spring in here and hope that I get a saw, and could use that to get out. I don't think I can even spring in here, unless maybe you can spring as a destination, like right on top of the toolbox. And then hope that I get a saw to get out. This one, I might be able to partially solve this. Yeah, because if I got up to where I was getting this and then all these went down, then I could jump into here, and then a saw could save me. Oh, the flames could save me then. So yeah, in order to get to that, remind me what I needed. I could walk in here, use a wire cutter, use 2 planks, stand here. The flame would burn all of this. Which would be okay after I'm standing here, actually. Yeah, so I think the brick for the flame, I think, is actually going to save my bacon in that room. So let's do a brick for a flame. And then let's head back down into that room. And I need to get to here. Is it okay for me to just burn all of this right at the outset? So if I burned all of this, yeah, that's fine. Then I could stand on this. Power would be going over here, and I could just walk around. Yep. Okay, flame saves the day. Go, gadget fire. Natasha, you have so many benefits. You still don't have any saws, though. This room definitely wants a saw. Because it's a room in the game. If I could, so I could spring in here, grab the tools, and then press this to just walk back out. So I could use the spring to save myself there. But before we use the spring, which is a very valuable item, a water bucket and a wire cutter can solve this one. So let's do that. So 2 out of these 3 should power this. So let's put this on one of them. It's not those 2. It is those 2. Oh, I need a brick. Or something else to hold this down. Yeah, I don't have the brick because I traded it for the other thing, right. So I don't think I can do this now unless there's not any chance that it's just that one, right? Nope. Okay. So without the brick, I guess I am using the spring in the other room. Okay, well, we're using a spring, and we'll see if it saves us. So I can spring in, pick it up, turn this off, and walk out. Yes. Boing. Hey, I got a brick. Still no saws. It's just still incredible to me. I do not want to accidentally use the map, so let's make sure that that is turned back off. Okay, so brick over here, then a water bucket, then a wire cutter. Yes, yes, yes. Brick. Water bucket. And a wire cutter. And still no saws. This is incredible. I guess we're going into the bottom floor with no saws. I needed saws to complete those, I'm pretty sure, so let's go downstairs and hope for the best. And if nothing else, we'll exit this one with the map still in hand, which would also be good. Alright, so what do we got? A gun. What is that? It looks like a saddle. I don't have a spring to get in there, sadly. But we'll have to read about the thing that looks kind of like a saddle when we return to the hub. I currently have 0 scrap metal. I did get a saw, so that's kind of a big deal. And this is a room that I have kind of mistakenly solved before. So I would definitely want to walk in here and step on this to blow this up. And then I would be able to walk in here, use some planks, and walk back out. And I wouldn't have to use any of my saws, so far as I can tell. And if I could manage to push the box, it could save me a plank. I don't think there's room to push the box usefully, because I would have to get to the north of it to push it to the south, and then that would create another spot with the plank. So I don't think I'm going to utilize the box. So I think I am happy enough. Yeah, and I'm never going to use this. So let's do this. Let's do this. Boom. Great. Then I don't care about this power source anymore. So now I'm just using some planks, of which I actually have a lot. And then I'm going to use more planks. And exit to the next room. And we're still in decent shape. And now we're up to 2 saws. And I've got guns, which means I'll be able to get through concrete and different stuff. I could spend 2 planks, pick up the thing, but then I would need saws to get out. I guess 1 saw would get me out. If I destroyed the power source at the beginning, so suppose I walk through here, destroyed the power source. Once I destroy the power source, all the gates go down. And that would only cost me 2 planks and 0 saws. No, it would cost me an extra plank now because the power source is gone from here. Planks are also super valuable. Is there any other way? Yes. I could use a wire cutter. So if I cut this wire, this gate would go down, this gate would go down, but that's not going to matter to me. But then with that, I could just walk through here and use 2 planks, so a wire cutter and 2 planks, and then I would be able to preserve a plank. That looks like the best of my choices that I can see, so I'm going to do that. So wire cutter, great. And then I'm going to plank, and I got some more planks, which is also nice. Okay, very good. Let's continue to the south. And in this room, I do have the ability to bore through concrete, which will undoubtedly serve me well. I also have a bunch of wire cutters, which could serve me well. If I came around from the south, cut this wire, I could go through this gate, pick up the tool chest, and then go through 1 bit of concrete. That seems pretty fair. Because if I cut the wire, I'd end up using a plank. I think I'd like to hold on to the planks, and I've got lots of guns and now saws, actually. So, yeah, let's do that. So, carefully, don't go too far to the south. Go over here, cut a wire. Take advantage of the gate. This is going to be safe to walk. And then we are just going to cut through the concrete. So, kablam. All right. And now we walk out. And this guy, I won't be able to power this because it will fall away. So if I could cut the power, which I could do a variety of ways, then I'd only need 1 brick and only have 1 brick. So yeah, I definitely need to cut the power somehow. So if I walk in here, throw the brick through here, power would be cut, and then I would have to use 1 plank to cross my path. That's acceptable. So I'm going to throw the brick through here, pick this up, and then use 1 plank to cross my path. And check out what we have over here. It's the ending room. And so I want to take the map back, and I have a saw and a plank, which means I could get places. Okay, this is good. So we're going to call for the win. We're going to return to the hub with all of these things, and then I'm going to consume the map to reveal your current map. I wonder if it's going to show me these extra rooms. I guess we're about to find out. It does not. So you can't use a map in the hub to discover the extra rooms in the hub. There's definitely like some secret stuff going on in the hub, but it is still non-trivial for me to figure out what it is. And I feel like I need to use a bomb. So while we're here and while I'm still thinking about it, there was something that looked like a saddle. It's called a meat shroom, is apparently what that thing is. Its name and appearance does not suggest to me what it's going to do. Yeah, but in any case, we made some more progress. Slowly discovering new things. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Herman Electro. For now, bye-bye.